Monday Chat with Ken. This is Healthier Home Live. I am Jen, working mom of 3, and I just adore these products. And Ken likes to teach us through his experiences what to do and what not to do when really just organizing and cleaning your house, right, Ken?
That is right. And I'm smiling. There's a smile in here because I got to clean my blinds this weekend, isn't it? But it's true. I just got my blinds, filled up the bathtub, added a little of our concentrated cleaner degreaser, dunked them, rinsed them, put them back up there nice and shiny. It looks great. It's awesome.
Wow. You go as far as taking them all the way down.
Yeah. I mean, they build up, like especially in the kitchen, you get the grease film that gets on there and the dust, and it's a bit of a task.
Wow.
But yeah, taking them down I just found it's the easiest way to do it. But
this is dedication. I love it. People, listen, Ken, it will go above and beyond to clean his house.
Well, since I do it, I might as well talk about it, right?
Yes. So what are we going to be talking about cleaning today, Ken?
We're in the kitchen. We are talking about some kitchen hacks. And it normally falls usually on one person with the kitchen, but we're going to talk about that a little bit. And, what are the typical things and what can we do to mitigate some of that?
Love it. So what are we
talking, Jen, why are we talking house shows?
Yeah, seriously.
Not house shows, we're talking TV shows. Why are we talking TV shows?
Why are we talking TV shows?
Yeah.
You tell me. If this is your favorite TV show, apparently. So are you going to tell me that Dr. House was like mad at cleaning?
Well, no, but I like your train of thought. It is, I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's certainly one of my favorites. I always liked that guy. I know he was kind of a cynic and whatnot else, and, but he was a good doctor in the end of the day. And But what did he always say? If you watch the show, he always says, everybody lies. That's his little catchphrase, everybody lies.
Okay. All right.
What does that have to what we're talking about? Well, we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that next spot on there. Next
my God. About how everybody lies.
Well, first, everybody eats. So we're talking in the kitchen. Everybody eats, right, Jen?
Yes.
Everybody eats.
Yes.
Your 3 little lovely kitties, as much as we love them, they all eat, right? And they all make messes. We all make messes.
A lot.
But everybody eats. So we're going to turn that page, that slide. And
our producer Beth says she lies about having cleaned her house well.
I love it. So Dean says everybody cleans.
Yes.
Everybody cleans. Now, who is Dean, right? Who's Dean? Well, Dean is one of my buddies. He's a great guy. He's got 7 kids. Oh, actually, a couple of them are out of the house right now. But when I'd go over there, it was always really clean. And how do you keep this house so clean with 7 kids? And he said, well, everybody eats, everybody cleans. Including one of his kids had spina bifida, and there was no out on that. Jenna had cleaning tasks as well. So that's our motto today: is everybody eats, everybody cleans.
Everybody participates.
Everybody participates. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it.
Nope.
Now, since Mr. Belvedere doesn't work here at our houses, these are some of the. Who's Mr. Belvedere? We know, right?
We know. Yeah, he's a butler. He's a butler.
He's a TV butler, right? So there's nobody to clean up the crumbs on the floor. There's nobody to clean up the crumbs on the table. There's nobody to clean up the spills on the counter. There's nobody to clean up the dishes. And that's got to fall on somebody to do all that. But if we don't do these things, these are like must-dos. Yeah. We're going to get these little guys called ants coming into our house. And we don't really want pests.
No thanks.
So those are our typical. Those things must do it. But Mr. Belvedere's not here. So let's go on to the next slide. Since Alice, now who's Alice?
TV Maid.
TV Maid, the Brady Bunch, right?
Yes.
Kind of old school stuff. I know people still watch it. I haven't watched it in a million years, but I mean, she was kind of like one of those originals, Hazel and whatnot else. We have to clean a sink. We have to clean out a microwave. We have to clean out the refrigerator. Alice doesn't live here. Mr. Belvedere's not here. So these things are on our list of things to do. Alice, I like that. Alice from Mel's Diner. That was pretty clever, whoever said that. That was clever. We go on to the next one. So those things that we all talked about are everyday things that have to be done. And it doesn't require a jackhammering of cleaners to do this. Just our all-purpose cleaner, which is safe enough for any washable surface. It's 9 times less toxic than baby shampoo. It's 5 times less toxic than any national cleaner. It's a wonderful product, and it smells like a bouquet of oranges, so you're going to get a nice cleaning scent while you're cleaning with the product. But it can be used on all of those things that we just talked about, whether you're cleaning a table, the counters, the floors, whether you're cleaning a sink, and anybody can do this. So that's first thing. My first go-to guy is that all-purpose cleaner. That's good enough for anybody.
Oh, who else doesn't work here, Ken?
Mrs. Doubtfire, one of the funniest movies I think I've ever seen. I mean, Robin Williams really was. It's just a tragedy he's no longer with us, because he really was a talented actor.
Yes.
But that episode was just priceless. Everything in it, start to finish. I could quote those lines. They're so funny.
Oh, it's very quotable, but she doesn't live here, does she? So
she doesn't live here, but now we're kind of amping up the cleaning need here. So when we've got stove cleaning, or when we've got oven cleaning, or oven door cleaning, we're really stretching what cleaners generally can do. And like oven cleaning, there's products out there that are loaded with sodium hydroxide and some pretty nasty solvents, and they're aerosolized, and they sit on there. They make the house stink. They're really incredibly toxic. They're not good to be around. But our go-to guy in this one is our kitchen and home cleaner degreaser. This is all safer choice ingredients, but the cleaning efficacy is amped up on this quite a bit, and it's really, really impressive for a product that's all safer choice. If you can cut through the stuff we're talking about on a stove or on the oven, I even went as far as make a video for this. This is baked on stuff, and this is me. I mean, my oven typically gets olive oil splatter all over the place because I have a lot of roasted vegetables, but spraying this stuff on, letting it sit about 5 or 10 minutes, agitating, this is what you can expect.
I can.
Recording. Okay, we gave that a good hard scour on the glass and all around that door and everywhere. And we're about 10 minutes. It doesn't take all day. Some products like to tell you 24 hours, let things sit. But you're going to see how much comes off. And how we're going to have an oven that looks pretty gnarly, but something you'll be pretty proud of. People are over for the holidays. And for us, this is largely due to one thing. We cook a lot around here with olive oil and baked vegetables. And that's what that splatter largely is, baked on splatter. But as you can see, a pretty easy cleaning before and after, stunning. Now we're going to do the rest of that oven. We'll come back, take a quick shot in there. We'll come back and get all those areas and give you an after in a few minutes.
So because Mrs. Doubtfire isn't there, we have this awesome kitchen cleaner degreaser that you really don't need the oven cleaners, the traditional oven cleaners that are out there that are so nasty. This thing cleans. You're not going to have the dangerous ingredients, and it smells so pleasant. It's just a great product to have around the home. So we don't need Mrs. Doubtfire. We do need the kitchen and home cleaner degreaser.
I gotta tell you, I like watching those videos of you cleaning that stuff. It's very satisfying.
I don't know anybody that doesn't like watching somebody else clean.
Yeah, it's great.
So if we're looking at some other kitchen hacks, since we're in the kitchen, I'm going to throw out a couple other things.
Great.
Now, before I go shopping, because your refrigerator is also one of those things that can get, well, I'll just read on here, because before I go Christmas shopping, before I go grocery shopping, I make sure I go through the refrigerator, and I have no science projects in my refrigerator. So if there's something that wasn't eaten during the week and it doesn't look like it's going to make a sell-by date, it goes out. I'm not going to, just get rid of that stuff. You're going to have a cleaner fridge. It's going to be a lot better looking, a lot better smelling, no malodor. So just do that before you go grocery shopping. After I go grocery shopping, the first thing I do when I come in is open the doors and windows, because indoor air quality is important. And if you just open those up when you come back with your groceries, and by the time you put them all away, you can close them back up again, and your house is going to be aired out. It's going to smell great for the rest of the weekend. So
amazing.
Little tiny hack. And then A great thing, microwave your sponge a couple times a week. You have to do it because your toilet is not the grimiest thing in the house. It's
Isn't
your
that
kitchen
sad?
sink. Yeah, it is pretty sad. So just keep that in mind. Whenever you're thinking about it, you should probably just microwave. It's not going to hurt you to microwave it every day if you want to. But
How long do you microwave it? You saturate it, right, with
yeah,
water?
you get it wet. But I mean, 10 seconds is really enough. I mean, I get it
That's it.
damp. You don't want to put anything dry in the microwave. Obviously, you'll start arcing things. But if you could put it in a bowl of some water, let it sit for 10 to 20 seconds, turn it on, and be careful because it will be hot. But
Yeah.
it will be germ free.
Hot as a rocket and germ free.
I like it. So my point on all of this is, Jen, we're going to divide and conquer. The daily musts, we have to clean counters, tables, floors, dishes. Who can do that? Anyone. Anyone can do those things. So maybe you want to pawn those off on the kids, get them started, and make sure they've got a nice, safe cleaning product that you're not going to have to worry about. Other routine musts, wiping a microwave, the fridge, the sink. Who can do that? Everyone. You got a great product for that. The routine musts that have to get done, doesn't have to get done every day, but stove cleaning, oven scouring, that's probably an adult job, but it can be a lot easier with our kitchen and home. So divide up those tasks, make people accountable. And remember, Dean with 7 kids keeps an immaculate household. He says, everybody eats, everybody cleans.
It's so true. And you know what? Sometimes actually, I feel like as a parent, we sometimes shy away from giving our kids those responsibilities because sometimes it is just easier to do it ourselves.
What a great point.
Yeah, we're not teaching them any of these executive functioning skills and life skills that they actually need to learn. So like, it's hard to let them do it their way, but like, let them do it. It might not be perfect and exactly how you want it done, but it's done.
Exactly. I think that's a great takeaway. It's probably the greatest thing you can tell your kids is a good job, even if it's not a good job. I mean, it's not the job you would do, but you're so correct. Let them build on it. They'll see what they did.
Yeah. And then they walk away and then you can like spot check it, you know.
You can always do it later, but there's some accountability. I love it. I'm glad you kicked that in.
Yes. And as you can see, everything that Ken talked about on the show today is here at healthierhomeproducts.com. That's Ken's best friend, Erin. She's the cutest.
My best. Erin, we're with you. She had a family emergency. She couldn't be with us today, but those things happen.
Yes. And so our love goes out to Erin. She is the one who will be answering your customer questions most of the time. And if it's not her, it's Ken, right?
Usually.
You're
We're
looking
here to
at
help people.
I love it. Yes, we want to help people.
I got to tell you, I had a fair amount of emails this week from things that weren't they weren't even our products, but people just called in with questions, and it's good. I mean, they send an email. I'm happy to send something back to them.
I love that. So go to healthierhomeproducts.com, get your kitchen degreaser, your oven degreaser. You're going to just have that satisfying experience that we just watched Ken have. We're all going to have that at home. And we love the fact that these are non-toxic chemicals that our kids can use and are pet friendly. They're not going to harm anybody in the house. In fact, they're just going to up the smell game, right?
That's right. I like that. Yeah, they're all safer choice ingredients, and we're here to help people with making powerful cleaners safer. That's really what we do.
Perfect. Thank you so much for being here, Ken. I'll see you next week.
Always good to see you, Jen. Always.
Always.
Best
We'll
you
see you
too.
guys. Yes, Bess.